like I said last time, everybody stays in their little building blocks. And the only thing that's really making me come back to Bloxburg is their updates.
Generally, Bloxburg has gone in the right direction.
I mostly agree because since they got partnered with Coffee Stain or whatever it was, they have had a lot more development ability. Since before it was only with Froggy Hops and Coeptus, and so they've just had the ability to do more, and I think it makes the game a lot better because they have a lot more quality in the updates and even quantity with the amount of stuff they add in the updates.
The reason I agree with this is because I think that Bloxburg has took a spin to the right direction, quality-wise, update-wise, since we've gotten a lot of new stuff, like better animations, better everything, in my opinion. And like, I feel like they also listen to the community a lot more with this new team. So that's why I think that Bloxburg is going, well, in the right direction.
Because I played Bloxburg since 2014 when they released. They have improved tremendously. And I love the community engagement with Brand, Mari, where before it was just Coeptus and Froggy Hop. So they did an amazing job.
Coffee Stain developers have made a positive impact.
I appreciate how tight the community is, and also I have full faith in Coffee Stain because I've played some of their previous games, Goat Simulator and other things, so I think they're going to do a great job, and I love what they're doing so far.
I strongly agree because really what they've been doing is that they've been doing a lot for us. They've been adding a lot, and they've been detailing. I guess you can say that they've been detailing. But what I really like is their updates. When they're updating, I like how their community is working with Coeptus and Froggy. They're doing really good by adding new stuff and like new decorations, like that like fancy furniture set that's like the dollhouse stuff. And I just love the updates because they're just adding way more than we really had back in like 2016 and like 2018 and 2020 and stuff before before Bloxburg got bought by Coffee Stain.
Oh, sorry. I just like how Coffee Stain has done a lot for us. They have been interacting with us a whole lot. When they had post a photo of when the next update leak might be out, they make sure that they show us and what they're working on, and that's what I really like, bringing the community together.
Basic shapes and structurals made a negative impact to building standards and the community.
I somewhat agree with this because it makes it a lot more complicated for speed builders. Like, for example, I used to be a speed builder, but I don't want to do that anymore because I feel like there's a line that you have to meet to be recognized as a speed builder, and like that people want to build stuff. If you build stuff like without all the fancy shapes and stuff, it's just nobody's going to really click on that video or anything.
I slightly agree with this because the structural and the basic shapes have like improved my building skills lately, and it really showed other people how to become more creative with their builds. So I'm just trying to look at this from an outsider view.
I slightly agree with this because like it brings so many new opportunities to building, as in like just like the general architectural view, and also decorating wise, because you can make like your own furniture and all that type of stuff. But I also agree with Shadow a lot as in speed build wise, and a lot of builds that are more basic and don't include a lot of these structural and basic shapes don't get as much recognition as they deserve. So I also think it's like a slight negative impact, but that's why I'm on slightly agree.
Because I've been using basic shapes to do my custom plants and like some counters and whatnot, and custom doors and whatever in my house, my farmhouse, and they've been really helping me. So have the structurals, because if you don't have the right door that you want to use in like an open space, you can use the archways, and you can use some of the beams that you can use to like line up your ceiling. Kind of like how Truies uses in her videos, in her speed build stuff. So that's why I strongly disagree about that, because I really like the basic shapes and structurals, and they really help me a lot in my builds.
I have a love-hate relationship with the basic shapes and the structurals. Like at first, it was like a pain in the A, but as I started to begin to grow and use them every day, they actually had a good impact on my builds.
So I disagree with this statement because I love how you can like build like items and objects that aren't currently in the game with some of these structures, like more tables, more furniture with it, and I think that's a really cool addition to the game.
I miss the old Bloxburg community.
I don't really actually have an opinion about this. I think both the communities from now and before are very good. I do think the Bloxburg community now is just a little bit more mature, which I do like, because back when I was first playing, you would find really, really young kids playing the game, and it would just kind of be annoying. But I just think it's nice to have a little bit more of a mature audience, but not too mature, you know?
I agree with Shadow. Like, I don't have an opinion on this, but mine's is kind of the opposite. I liked the younger kids on the internet, or on Bloxburg in this case, because it really showed like how innocent they were. Like, you could be so creative without being embarrassed. That's the only reason why I slightly agree with this.
Well, I mainly just like slightly disagree, as both of them stated before. I honestly, like, I don't have like too much of an opinion on this, but in the older community, like Lay said, there's like a lot more innocentness, and then now I see a lot more drama, and a lot of the toxicity comes from like the TikTok Bloxburg side of our community, and well, like a lot of drama and a lot of lies. So yeah, that's my. I don't think it's that good, and it kind of affects our community. But that's it.
I have mixed views because I think that the community now is great, but I do miss some of the YouTubers and people from the older community who have moved on.
Bloxburg is boring at times.
I can somewhat agree with this, as I did take a pretty long break from Bloxburg, as I got really burnt out from the game, since, well, it was before Coffee Stain was partnered with Bloxburg, but I think it just got really boring after not really much change happened to the game, and there's just not as many new ideas that came to my mind after building like every single day.
I agree, because sometimes there's times where I build for like 2 days and I get bored for like months on end. And whenever I join back to the game, back in the day, we used to have a lot more dedication to these types of role plays, and you can find it anywhere. Now you'd have to be scrolling on TikTok to maybe like find a neighborhood dedicated to role playing. Because like Lay said, people are just trapped in their little bubbles, building and building. And I think that's fun because it's a lot of creativity, that goes into this, but I just missed that roleplay aspect of the game, and you barely see that anymore, which I would like to see more of in the future while they're updating the map.
I strongly agree with this because I get unmotivated, and just like mentally grandma said, like it'll be a lot of people like into their bills to the point they just addicted to this game. Where with me, it's like it's hard to keep up. So in a sense, it do get boring, and I miss those role plays and just having fun with it, and not making it like a work lifestyle.
Bloxburg updates enough.
Compared to a lot of other games, I think Bloxburg updates a lot more frequently than them, except for really big games, but it's very healthy how much it updates, and every month is honestly a really good frequency, and if it was like every week, I would get overwhelmed with the amount of stuff they would add, and the quality of updates wouldn't be as good. But if they were like every 3 months or something, the quality would be way better, but I would just get sick of the game and leave until the next update comes.
I slightly disagree because Bloxburg updating isn't something big to me, and I just wish that they added more, like not like every single week, but like more leaks, more like something to get you encouraged. Like I said last time, everybody stays in their little building blocks, and the only thing that's really making me come back to Bloxburg is their updates. And I just wish they added more because Bloxburg is an incredible game to play.
I think that they have enough updates right now. Personally, as a Roblox developer, I know how stressful it can be to have to update like quite a bit. So I can completely understand why they only update once a month. And like the updates they're putting out right now are great. So I'm completely content with the amount that we're getting.
So there's this Bloxburg house I want to build, and it requires like $50 million. And I could use some money from you guys, you know?
crazy.
Can you afford it?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys...
You just watched the first of many episodes of Bloxburg Jubilee, and I hope you enjoy. If you have any feedback, please let me know down in the comments below. To be casted in future episodes, join the Discord server in the link in the description down below. You can find all the other episodes on my channel's Jubilee playlist. Thank you all for watching the video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everybody!